Ladies and gentlemen, wonders will never end. There is some hidden information here that you will hardly believe when it comes to politics affairs. On Thursday, Kenya marked, or rather celebrated, 16 years of the Constitution of Kenya, which was promulgated in the year 2010, with the celebrations, held at the Kenyatta International Convention Center, KICC. What was surprising, however, ladies and gentlemen, was that ODM party leader, who is serving as Siaya Senator currently, Oburu Odinga, was nowhere to be seen in that function, despite his late brother Raila Odinga making a significant, a contribution toward the adoption of the Kenya's new constitution in the year 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue, do you believe ODM will remain in the government until the next general elections 2027? Write your answer yes or no in the comments section below. I want to know your personal or other political view on this. Ladies and gentlemen, Kenyans have been asking themselves a lot of questions. Where did Oburu Odinga go? Why was he absent from the celebrations? Some Kenyans, claimed that perhaps he had not been invited to the event held at KICC on Thursday. But I want to put this into perspective so that we can really understand. Why did Oburu Odinga fail to attend the celebration marking 16 years of Kenya's constitution? Before I proceed, as you continue watching this clip, ladies and gentlemen, please, I request you, I beseech you, hit the like button. Be blessed for hitting that like button by our God who lives in heaven. And if you are watching for the first time and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are, now remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, you will be notified that Mwana Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our content always once you are done with watching. Without wasting your time, back to our political analysis. Actually, why did Oburu Odinga fail to attend this celebration meeting? Number one, it is alleged that Oburu boycotted the invitation. Instead of attending the celebrations, Oburu is alleged to have boycotted the event by tearing up the invitation letter. He later went on social media and wrote this. This is what actually posted on his social media platforms. Freedom remains incomplete. That is what he quoted. That means he was not satisfied with what Ruto did yesterday. He said freedom remains incomplete when our youth face crashing unemployment. It is hollow when our families are ruined by unaffordable healthcare, when our children receive inadequate education, and when poverty still chains millions of marginalized Kenyans. So that means Oburu Odinga was lamenting on social media platforms. He said freedom remains incomplete, So he was attacking his leader in a broad-based government, Point number two, Oburu plans to quit the so-called broad-based government. Why? According to what he wrote on social media platforms yesterday, this could be a strong indication that Oburu is planning, ladies and gentlemen, to quit the so-called broad-based government. This is what he said. The constitution belongs to you. Actually was directing it to Kenyans. The constitution belongs to you. Guarding it is a duty we must carry forward together. Let us now finish the work that Baba started. He's referring his late brother Raila Odinga by saying, let us now finish the work that Baba started, anchoring all our hard-won freedoms through the engine of broad-based framework until 2027. You know, underline the word framework until 2027. When he says until 2027, we may interpret this to mean that after the 2027 elections, you know, he may no longer support the government at all, or rather, he may no longer endorse Ruto's re-election 2027. Now, Oburu appears to believe that things are not going well within the government, which could explain why there are claims that they are planning to leave. You know, remember, even the ODM national chairperson and who is the current governor in Homa Bay, Gladys Wanga, also reportedly skipped the celebrations marking 16 years of Katiba Day, or rather Kenya's constitution. You know, he was nowhere to be seen. There have been claims here and there that they tried to convince Kenyans to support the government through alleged you know, hii ambayo inatolewa hii kitu kidogo, but that this strategy has failed to work, you know, and they now to leave the government, the so-called broad-based government, in an attempt to regain acceptance, you know, among Kenyans. That is where we are. Actually, Gladys Wanga, Oburu Odinga, Junet Mohammed, they have been forcing, you know, Kenyans, or rather ODM supporters, to support the so-called broad-based government, but at the ground it has, by the way, wamesema haiwezekani. That is why actually high percentage, more than 70%, they are supporting, you know, Edwin Sifuna, and they are not supporting ODM. Actually, by 2027, ODM has completely done politically here in Kenya. And actually, this is the first time we are going to have less than 10 members of parliament elected on UDA political party because of what we are witnessing currently politically here in Kenya. Now, there is a question I asked when I started this analyzing this video clip. Actually, do you believe ODM will remain in the so-called broad-based government until the next general elections of 2027? Write your answer yes or no in the comment section below, because I want to know your political view, how you understand politics here in Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to conclude by saying thank you and be blessed. But if you are watching for the first time, or rather if you have been watching and you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing by smashing the subscribe button that is down here. Once you are done, remember to turn on the notification bell so that the moment we upload any new video clip, you'll be notified automatically that Kenya Media has uploaded a new video clip to watch. Remember to share our links to other WhatsApp groups and even on Facebook. That is the only way we can continue building this channel of ours, Kenya Media. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's meet in the next video. Bye-bye.